Welcome back, everybody. This is Kay.
And this is Tubbs.
We have something special here. Apparently, we missed this, but it's Disney's Cruella official trailer.
You think this is special?
Hey, it's Disney's Cruella trailer.
Nah, this is Cruella from, I remember, 101 Dalmatians, right?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, it's I believe a prequel. Well, you know how she came to power, became this icon. And they're probably gonna show us, what made her so obsessed with Dalmatians and this whole murderous breed of Dalmatians. Because I think if you look carefully, that one of Dalmatians, it was a dark story as well. I don't think those fur coats, were just fake.
Yeah, there was light tones in it, but
we gotta rewatch it. Yeah. But if I remember correctly, I was watching this, like a long time ago.
You had the funny nanny and all that, but still, like once you look underneath that whole coat,
I didn't know that we didn't know the Dumb and Dumber guys actually settled down.
Oh yeah, that's true, and he ended up in London too.
He ended up in London, yeah, really funny.
And we can see already right there that it's London. So
yeah, Austin Powers should be around here somewhere too. But anyways, let's get through it right now.
Beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else.
Right off the bat, already we got Emma Stone as Cruella.
But
I never knew Cruella looked like Emma Stone when she was young.
Yeah, that's a nice find right there.
Double.
That I'd be a psycho.
I like that.
But a new day brings new opportunities. And I was ready to make a statement. How does the saying go?
Wow.
I am woman, hear me roar.
What an entrance.
I'm just getting started, darling. The thing is, I was born brilliant, born fast, and a little bit mad.
It's like a wild party.
I'm Cruella.
Hot mess. Really hot mess. Look at that. Right around the corner.
Not yet rated though.
PG-13. You bet your whole check on that.
Definitely, it's gonna be PG-13. I don't think it's gonna be rated R. That'd be like,
there's
wait,
no
what?
way rated R. No, there's no. I don't. Not wait. Remember, Deadpool 3 supposedly might be rated R. That's what they're saying. But what this is not,
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's not in the universe. But yeah, hey, it's a start. But right off the back, what do you think about it?
I didn't really. It's okay, cause it's the backstory of Cruella, right?
It's how she came to power.
That's the thing though. Is like we all know, like we've seen that. Well, most of us already seen like the movie and then the animated movie, so we kind of know what happens. And then she goes to jail and stuff like that. But like still, it's like that came out.
The sequel too. The sequel when she snapped, when she was
rehabilitated.
Yeah, and then she snapped again, and then and went back in her old ways.
Yeah, this is kind of like a left field. Like I didn't think this is coming out.
A couple of years ago, or I would say not a year, maybe a year ago, I read something about it. It actually came through. I'm like, oh, they're actually making a Cruella de Vil movie.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, but I was like,
starting Emma Stone.
When is the production going to start? I'm like, yeah, all right, okay.
I guess everything went through, and we got a Cruella de Vil. But did you ask for a Cruella de Vil, Tubby?
I didn't really ask for that movie. I'm hyped more for Godzilla vs Kong, and then the Justice League Snyder cut for that, and this felt like if it was like a mob boss slash Disney-ish type of movie that they're just trying to like put together, especially when they're in the scene when she was in the car and there's like lights coming from the like almost like bullet shots coming from the window side.
It sounds like she's a crime boss.
Yeah, in London, pretty much. They just like slapped Cruella de Vil on top of that,
It's funny when you point that out. Like recently after this trailer, the first time, of course, is like there were snippets of it, but after the first time actually seeing the whole trailer, the jokes on all over the web anyways already. Apparently, he looks like the Joker. Disney's version of Joker.
Nah, it's all
No,
funny.
that's Harley Quinn.
Yeah. It's Disney's Harley Quinn. It's all fun and games until she says we live in the society.
We got some movie with trailer reference now going on, but okay. But yeah, it gave me like you said, a crime boss. She's a crime boss. It also gives me Disney's version of Joker or Harley Quinn, whichever you pick. But it looks like a beautiful mess. Did we ask for it? I say not really, but it's interesting because nowadays they like this whole new trend is either remakes, prequels, reboots, whatever that category lands in, reimagination. Like, I don't mind. Like, to be honest, like, do you really want to see a movie about 100 Dalmatians again?
I don't mind that, but it's like they probably might use CGI for the dogs and stuff like that. You know, they might overbloat it with that type of stuff.
I wouldn't mind seeing 100 Dalmatians, but at this point we already got cartoon, all the TV series, of course. So we got the animated series.
There was a TV series?
Yeah, it was an anime. You're too young. You.
Hey, I was born like this almost the same time as you.
Yeah, but like, those came out during like when I was like 8 or 7, and then if you did see it, it was probably just little snippets. They used to be in Channel 7. They used to have little, adventures, Lucky, and the other 2 dogs that I can't really remember. I know the main one was always Lucky, but they always go through adventures. They always
Pongo. I know.
Oh yeah,
Pongo.
the dad is. Oh yeah, Pongo, and I forgot the girl dog. Whatever the case is, we had the animated series. We had the 2 movies, which the first one is always the best one. The second one, a little letdown, remember, because there was a little for me. I remember when I was still young, I was trying to figure out. Oh yeah, the second one. I remember seeing the first one was awesome. The second one, well.
I mean, it did its job. We continued the story afterwards. I enjoyed it.
I think when the first one came out, I think it really had some like okay reviews as well. I mean, people are gonna hate it. People are gonna like it. People don't. I mean, the actress, I forgot who played Cruella. That shit was good though. I forgot who that was. The second one, like I said, she came back, she was fixed, and then for some reason, and thanks to the clock, she snapped back into being, this devious, devilish person. But
who like to kill dogs for fur, but I think like
she was obsessed.
Yeah,
she had really problems.
Yeah, because the funny thing is, I was about to say, there's animals that are worth more than just Dalmatians, but yeah, it's probably just an obsession.
I mean, I guess the movie. I mean, you can can you rewind it from a little bit? You know what? Like I said, it's Cruella de Vil. I mean, if you remember the movie, if you haven't seen the movie, the old school movie, there was dark themes. She was dark, like she was about to give a check, basically buy off the dogs, baby dogs, to make a fur coat out of it. Basically, she wrote. I don't know how much she wrote. She probably gave me $500,000 to you. Give me the dogs. Give me all the dog. I'm gonna make a jacket out of it. I'm like, what? Like, what? What the? Like, what? Excuse me? Like, really? So, like, what I like is of course, she's a dark villain. They makes it seem crazy and dark, which I like. And now we find out she's a crime boss as well. But it's how she comes to power. And now she's blowing up London. Yeah, what's funny? I didn't read this in history class. I don't know Cruella de Vil burned up buildings, I know she was an icon back in the day.
I mean, it could be. Maybe they just switched her name, like...
She looked like Emma Stone.
Word. I mean, you can tell, I don't know who this is. Probably that's her, like, boss or something like that, but,
yeah, she could
right off the bat right there, you could say that she's having a bad day because she has alcohol, and there was, like, a garbage bag, maybe of her stuff, of maybe the owner.
You know what that is?
She looks like she's a maid.
I mean, she's an upcoming fashionista thing. If last time I read information saying she was an upcoming fashionist, of course, what comes to fashion is always gonna be rivals. I don't know if you saw them with Devils Wear Prada. Probably didn't, right?
Nah, I didn't.
Was it Devils Wear Prada? Probably it was. But anyways, you seen that bag? That looked like Henny. But imagine in that bag there's dogs.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, but then maybe this could be like an obsession. Maybe it could be a bag of fur, or maybe just clothes that she's going to actually make. That's what gets her into the business of the
because if you look, because if you go back a little bit, just a little couple of minutes, you just passed. You see somebody walk into like the balcony or the side of the building, After the alcohol. It's a hell something. Right there, see? There's somebody walking there. It looks like somebody's, it looks really like Dalmatian wardrobe, I guess. And then I think there's somebody there.
There's a ghost right there.
I think it is a ghost. I don't see no feet on it.
No wonder she has an obsession. She's been seeing ghosts all of her life.
Man. Psycho. I like how they have turned black and white.
These are the goons from the 101 Dalmatians right there.
Yeah, these goons age. They age like that guy from House and the other guy. I forgot I saw the other guy. That was a good entrance, though. That was a good entrance. Who the hell is this?
You can tell already. Yeah, those are the dogs. I mean,
I was looking at the right. I'm like at the left. I look CGI'd.
Yeah.
CGI.
Unless it's really HD, because remember some pictures and movies or scenes, and they look so HD that it looks so fake.
CGI. I can bet your money's worth. There she is. Unbustable. Press.
Reminds me of Hunger Games, a little bit.
Failed, but whatever. When she did that, I was like, what if she burned her hair off, or like, what if she burned her whole clothes off?
Oh yeah. I was thinking that too, but I was like, hey, I don't think Disney wants to go to that dark route. She has like,
we don't want to. This doesn't want to expose nudity. Or,
no, her, like half of her face gets burned off, and then she gets all serious and obsession and stuff like that.
Then she becomes a crime boss with a burned face. Then has obsession throwing a quarter.
But then afterwards, like you're like, wait, where is this going? I don't remember this in the original 101 Dalmatians.
I don't remember her with burned face throwing pennies, quarters out in the
people's
faith.
Yeah, right here you can, this is the scene I was talking about. Like she's like trying to avoid gunshots or something like that.
Yeah, obviously. So we're gonna have
rival fashion fashion
fashionistas, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Well, factions too. It could be factions, might as well.
Every 20 blocks belongs to a certain fashion company. They're all fighting each other.
You have in one corner the gentleman's club, and then the next one you have the commoners Excuse or something like that.
On the next block you got the 1950s hipsters. They were hipsters.
You got the young bloody blokes.
Mm-hmm. And then we see them opening up a vault.
Obviously, you can tell probably that she stole something very like maybe something, the blueprint of her fashion designs, all her money, of course.
Because if this is the beginning, I don't think she was born rich. Maybe she was born rich, maybe she wasn't, but maybe she took somebody else's identity in a way. Not identity, but people's money. See her right now.
Or maybe she's also corrupted too. That's where she got her ways and stuff like that. Right?
Well, initially she's always been bad, so maybe also this
psychotic.
This is another bad person she's got to take down so she can take her place.
And then over here, you can tell she already has her like black and white hairstyle, and then she's already dressing, being a fashionista and stuff like that.
All is missing is that 100 Dalmatian,
the fur coat.
Fur coat. There we go.
No, but it looks good on her though. Emma Stone, she looks good though.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking they could have brought maybe like other people that's a player. But I like Emma Stone. It really looks like Cruella DeVille. But when I was looking through the trailer, it reminded me a little bit like Helen Carter. Remember from the Harry Potter franchise and from all the Tim Burton movies she worked in?
Yeah,
some angles I'm like, is that Helen Carter? Like, no, that's Emma Stone.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like she was supposed to be, but then again, when you said this is supposed to be a prequel, so obviously, Carter is already old already.
Yeah. Like it's not sometimes it's not about age, but it's mostly about, I guess, people that can. If this does good, there's probably going to be sequels to it. Of course, you need some young blood to carry on franchises to spread out and make more money. Of course.
I mean, hey, like if you give me a check to star in these movies, then shit, I wouldn't
I
say
wonder how
no
much you
to
get
it.
paid for that. A lot.
Hey, I wouldn't say no to it.
Well, like I said, she got her money worth, but I think, like I said, I think she so far she looks like she actually became Cruella Deville, so she took the role and became it. Just like some people that that, like I said, people always poke fun of the Joker. The people that play Joker, how they become Joker, and well, I hope she'll become like what Jared Leto did behind the scenes, giving up inappropriate pranks.
Nah, Emma Stone is not like
No,
that.
no, but
Nah,
I'm at
she is not that. Yeah.
she gonna lose it behind scenes, but
This is like the Joker for her. She's like, oh, she'd be sending like fur coats to every cast member and the producers and stuff like that.
Little fake puppy tails, like what the hell? There's little fake checks. Be like, you have a dog? I want your dog. Like,
okay, excuse me. I think something's wrong with the production over here. I don't know.
what? I think she gave me a little bit like Helen Carter.
Vibes, right?
Yeah, she gave me those like she let her friend. But yeah, what a hot
Yeah,
mess.
shit. I don't
She had
know.
a bad day.
This is probably still in the beginning. Maybe she is already going down the roller coaster. Maybe even in the middle of the movie already.
Yeah, maybe she had maybe this is the turning point when she turns more into evil.
I think she might even kill somebody in this part too.
I don't know how Disney will go that route, but if maybe they do, but like I said, at this, I won't be surprised what they do. Like I said, especially when they announced the Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R, continue rated R in that universe. I mean, they're going to probably push the boundaries, but keep it enough to be PG-13, so they won't, the majority of the audience are like probably teenagers, some young adults as well, kids as well. I really think if this is gonna be a dark film, I don't think kids. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna spook the kids. I don't know to what extent they're gonna push the boundaries. But I mean, determining from that, that looks like I would say it's a wand.
It looks like
a blade.
Maybe it's her bobby pin for her hair, right? Because because right here her hair is kind of like in the hairstyle. Then she takes it out to let it loose or something like that.
Yeah, but I wonder what she's gonna put it in next. Yeah, because there's a lot of themes, with like in the what was it called, in the crime world. Like I said, this movie is it's really look like a mafia movie.
And then we have this little kid running and then jumping to the truck, which is maybe that's her escaping when she was little.
Maybe when she was younger. Maybe she was in the house that she didn't like the household. Maybe her parents were messed up to her, and she decides to leave, start off over by herself.
Yeah.
And then we got two goons breaking inside.
I mean, it could be maybe her henchmen from in the truck in the other scene, or it could be just people breaking in, stealing shit.
It could be. I don't see nothing around them. She's having Oh, all is missing is just that Joker. Just more.
Yeah, she's already having like maybe second thoughts, thinking about like, oh my god, like,
those people.
I can't believe I'm doing this and that. And then she just like,
fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't care. More cops. She'll be back. She did some Terminator.
She did the Terminator. I mean, I don't know if there's a reference or not, but I mean, it looks like the Terminator.
I mean, it won't be surprise reference, but I highly doubt reference because you know how that they didn't buy Terminator yet. If they did they buy Terminator?
That you have to look up. I mean, it could be just like a a funny nod,
Yeah, it could be, but they all like, what the hell? I mean,
like, goddamn, who the hell she's breaking out, shit. Or maybe it could be henchmen breaking her out of jail.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, maybe they arrested for something, and there's a whole crazy London party.
It looks like she kind of, or maybe one of the people that followers maybe tatted up the area.
Yeah, you see people around there, the audience.
This could be maybe her club that right before you enter and stuff like that.
So Joker, like such like Joker themes. What Joker would do. And then she has a wig, I think. I think she had a wig. That's cool. Kidnap somebody in a bike. It looks like somebody got kidnapped in a bike. Look. No, sorry. It looked like somebody kidnapped them. That.
And then she's getting. I don't know if that's her or actually it could be somebody else just dressed her as her so she can pretend that she died in a fire or something like that.
Oh yeah, or it could just you're right. But then again, how's she gonna take the name Cruella then? Because if she already announced herself as Cruella, and then Cruella dies in a fire, and who's this?
I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out here.
Or it could be the other woman that she was in the party. Or somebody that's, like you said, a rival.
Yeah, she could just dress him up and
puts
say,
on a wig.
Yeah,
puts her on a wig, put a wig on her and light her on fire. To send a message maybe.
I don't know what this is, but it could be like, like...
She burned out somebody's empire, that's what she did.
Yeah, maybe house or something like that.
Could be the house she was born and brought in, or it could be somebody else, or the person, person from the beginning, or is it like I said, the rival? Like you said, the rival person.
Oh yeah, it could be the house that she escaped in the beginning. It could be symbolic, like she's burning it because, like she wants to get rid of her past and all that stuff.
I'm trying to remember the first movie. Was there a building like that? No, but it was more outside of the side of like the countryside.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, isn't that? No, that's the building. I think this is either.
Emma Stone's seen some better days, honestly.
She's seen better. Needs to get some sleep. Telling you that. I mean, right off the bat, I hope it does good, and I hope it brings the movie carries on. It doesn't astray from what it's supposed to be. Just stay with her, move. How she came to power. Don't do nothing crazy. Like I said, they introduced the Dalmatians as well. Of course, you introduced how she became obsessed with Dalmatians. That's that's the whole premise. It's kind of like the whole premise, the whole movie of the old movies. It's all about getting these Dalmatians. It's funny because there's so many Dalmatians. Probably I don't know how many Dalmatians. Sorry, I don't know how much Dalmatians are in London, but this family's getting getting tortured by that. One family's getting tortured by her. So it's like
I just realized that.
If you think about it, it's like aren't you so rich? Like
go to America. Like the dog's imported from America or somewhere else.
Yeah, because if you're so obsessed with what in the movie she just quit. No, I think she fired her, and that's it. But then for some reason she finds it so fuck that family. I'm gonna get those dogs. But
she has a vendetta against them, something like that.
But aren't you so rich? Can you just buy? Export dogs or just go outside the state and find more dogs. I mean, we don't want that, but I'm just saying. But
I mean, it's a no-brainer. But I don't know. Maybe
it's funny. Out of all, I just thought of this right now. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, why is she so obsessed with the family? I know, she's pissed, like you said, revenge, but yet you're so rich. You have this.
And
empire.
How did Jeff Daniels get over there too? Like, how did he start from America and now he's living in London?
Maybe this is before he became Dumb and Dumber. Before he met Jim Carrey, he decided to live somewhere in that was New York.
I don't know where. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Somewhere, whatever. Yeah, but that's it just came to my way. Like
poor Jeff Daniels and his family, man.
Poor Jeff, and then we got the guy that survived Titanic. Is anybody out there? He was tortured next in the sequel.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Is anybody out there? If you saw that's a Titanic reference. If nobody knows, and yes, we saw Titanic,
of course.
But what was it? I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna. Hopefully, like I said, stays on track and doesn't open up. All this. But it looks like straight movie because who else is around at that time? There's no. It can't be no reference besides the Dalmatians that she's gonna fall obsessive, like you said. But no. What do you think? Is it you think it's gonna let's not go.
Hopefully it doesn't go to Mulan underperform.
Yeah, really like I said, Mulan's a different story.
Mulan wasn't that bad of a movie. I wish some parts were better. That's about it.
What it is? Like I said, if you're gonna, I feel like if you're gonna stray away from the source material from what Mulan was, Mulan brought Mulan. From remembering the old Mulan, you should have brought there was missing elements. You're missing Mushu, the sorceress. Her the hawk or whatever the hell he carried. Wow. She basically became the main villain. Well, no, sorry. She overshadowed the main villain. And then what was it? And then what was it called? The Mongolian, not the Mongolian. It was
the Mongols.
The Mongols, but they were called something else. I don't know why would you change, something else unless I don't know. There's probably.
I mean, nowadays it's very sensitive. You gotta be
it's
very
a very
careful.
sensitive world, but like I said, you're missing a lot of elements. Like I said, you can't tool straight from the source material, because people love these, like when they're growing up, they love these characters. They love the film that they made. The original film is good, but now you start stripping away elements from it. It's does people don't get upset with it. You gotta give it a chance, of course. But if you don't like, listen, it's up to you if you want to see a movie or not, of course. Like I said, it wasn't that bad, but I could see why. Why I feel like the movie was stripped away a lot and it was watered down. Like I said, they could have put Mushu. If you see a flying bird, what was it? Phoenix?
Phoenix.
If she saw a phoenix, right? And you're trying to be realistic, where the hell is the phoenix? What was in that water you drank? What? How long you been in the sun for that long? You saw a phoenix,
That is true, yeah.
And where the hell did that chi come from? That force chi, Exactly.
Magic. Movie magic.
Exactly. Movie magic, right? It's like if you were bringing these elements, if they're not realistic, just bring the dragon. Just bring Mushu.
Remember, it was kind of offensive for over there because remember the phoenix was more symbolic for them.
Yeah, so then keep it realistic. Just let her carry a statue. Let her carry a little statue with her all the whole way, like
like a necklace, right?
Yeah, like a little necklace. That's my symbol. But don't. Like I
mean, the sword was technically the phoenix. The symbol.
That's true. Unless like I said, she was hallucinating and seeing things. But there's no way you're gonna see a phoenix at a random, because that means either you're going crazy, hallucinating, or whatever's in that water you had drank, or in that tea she destroyed. But like I said, whatever the case is, don't stray too much, I guess, from the source material. If the original audience saw the movie, the original movie, and liked it, and then you're gonna be it's a more realistic tone, but then give pepper it up with things that are not believable. If you're gonna do it, just bring everything that made the first one, people love. Bring those elements in. That's it. End of story.
Right, yeah, because Disney's, this one is probably, it looks like it is going to be a bit more darker, maybe a little bit more grittier too, in those tones. But there is going to be some lighthearted in it. Of course,
it's going to be comedy. There's no way it's going to be that dark. Like I said, this is I like it. To be honest, I like it. I like it. But the thing is, I say hopefully in the next trailer being revealed, it's probably going to show a little more scenes, and I hope it doesn't disappoint, because you know what it is. Sometimes you think it's a good movie. It all depends. It goes in the direction of the director as well. Sometimes the track record of the director, you can't always assume, but sometimes having a track record of bad movies could equal a bad movie. It's a gamble, but then also a track record, could be a bad record, could be a good record. It all depends. But like I said, hopefully they had a good sense of direction. They know what to do. This is by Cruella, how she became obsessed with these dogs, came to power.
Yeah, try not to overblow it, and then it'll be like, wait, okay, so how are you telling me she goes from mom boss and now she's going her influence spreads all the way to America, some shit like that.
I mean, if you think about this, it's kind of overblown, because then if she went to spray paint and tagged up, that London building, we just saw the scene with all that what is it called, neon colors, then and then she comes to power. Like, nobody's gonna remember that. Oh yeah, she tagged. She probably tagged an important building. That's in that some True. Violations and some tickets, maybe some summonses as well.
You probably paid off the cops or something like that.
Yeah, then wait, no, sorry, I was gonna forget about that. Where's my history book? Let me read it. 1956. Well, tagged up the building. Oh, little small letters, little small. Don't worry about that.
Again, they probably just switched their name and put somebody else in it. But yeah, I mean, Emma Stone looks like she's gonna be a good Cruella.
No, I have faith in the film, but like I said, it's usually 50-50 because like I said, you know what it is. Marvel, Disney, they all I feel like they're putting the resources more on the Marvel universe, because after leaving this hiatus, they're still building up this new hype for they're focusing more on that. I hope they focus on they spend time and focus on these new films. Spend some time actually make it entertaining. You make it entertaining, lovable movie, people will go watch it. If they don't, at least you cementing yourself as, okay, they're making these hard, they're actually trying, and not letting not half-assing it and giving us a crappy film. You know, next thing you know, he called the will pick up a broom and start flying around. Like, when did that happen? When did that happen?
That's when I say it's been overbloated. Like, what are you doing?
That happen? Like,
I can imagine that. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
what are you doing?
How does she have magic? Is she a witch? Like, what is? Are we gonna have another prequel where she's actually a sorceress?
The second
or
one.
Maybe she's a daughter of a descendant of Maleficent or some shit like that.
She slaps on makeup and they call me the Joker. Like wow, like that'll be ending. Like
what? Like, I mean, that'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Do you even have rights to say that? I don't think you can.
You can't say that. That's
fine. You're gonna get fined, man. What are you talking about?
But anyways, yeah. But sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, nah, because I mean, like I said, I wasn't expecting this film, but I mean, I'm interested to see it to see if it's actually good or not. It's like making a sandwich, you know. Like I felt like someone gave me a sandwich, right? Mm-hmm. And they gave me everything I asked, but then they added like a tomato or lettuce, and that's not ask for. Yeah, they asked for. You know, that's pretty much what this movie is like to me. I mean, I'm still gonna eat the sandwich because you know it might taste good, it might taste better, or
worse.
Or, yeah, or
because you didn't want that, you know.
Not, yeah.
Like I said, in films you're always gonna see elements that you probably don't like. Maybe like not little mini stories, whatever they call, little side plots that you're not gonna like. Like I said, as long as you like the character looks perfect. She engulfed this character. The thing is that hopefully the story and the direction stays on track. That's it. Yeah. Stays on track and have elements of the original movie. We can't really say much of the original movie because you know this is a prequel. But as long as the character, as long as the character displays and shows her how she became the craze, then don't worry about it. Like I said, I have good faith. Good faith.
Yeah, I hope like the sandwich, you know, tastes good. Honestly, if you're asking me.
Hopefully, we don't see. I mean, I said hopefully we don't see, you know, some Dalmatians turn into a cult. I mean, then again, we might see something, you know, dark. I mean, if it happens, it happens. All right, it's a film. But okay, everybody, that should wrap it up right now. But yeah, if anything, hit the like if you like. No, comment below as well, or subscribe as well. Till next time, this is Kay.
This is Tubbs.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.